Come follow me to a secret place where only the moon can see. Beyond the shores, there is something more just waiting for you.
Lockdown, lockdown, lockdown. There are certain places in Ghana, Greater Accra, Kumasi, Tema, that the government, the president of the Republic of Ghana, has given the directive that they should stay home. Just stay in the house. But if you need something essential like food, water, then you can go out and get them. But aside that, you are asked not to go out. That is what is happening here in Ghana right now. But I know it is happening elsewhere around the world. I know there's lockdown in the United States. I know there's lockdown in Canada, in UK, in Italy, I know. And in Africa, there are also places that are experiencing the lockdown. But this is what happened to a brother of mine who went out today because he needed to get some items for the house. There are certain places in Accra, like I mentioned, that you are not supposed to go out. You don't go and then you don't come. But then, like I said, it is something that is essential. You need to go out and get it. Now, this friend of mine, we attended the same school together. He's a teacher like me. We attended the same teacher training college. And what happened? He said he went to town today, Monday, Easter Monday. He went to town, to the market to purchase something. And then on his way, he went with his sister. On his way, he saw the police, he saw the military, making sure that people don't go in, people don't come out from the market. There's supposed to be social distancing and all that. So he went out to purchase something. So when he was going with his sister, he saw the military guys and he pointed at them and told the sister, look, those people are around. They are going to make sure everything goes on well. But then whilst he was talking, he was holding his iPhone, his phone. So not knowing when he was telling the sister that, yo, these people are in, they're going to make sure there's social distancing. They're going to make sure people don't cross to where they are not supposed to go, and all that. But not knowing the police or the military has already sighted the guy talking to his sister and then pointing at them. So immediately he left the place. The military or the soldiers called him. Hey, come here. You're a criminal. What are you doing? What are you doing? And then he said he's not doing anything. No, we saw you taking a video of us. He said at that point they took him to where they are, where the police, where the military is, right? Because they have a little base at where they are making sure people don't do what they are not supposed to do. So they took him there, and then he said before he could even speak, they started beating him up. They started beating him up like he was being beaten with, I don't know, he didn't mention what he was beaten with, but he was beaten. He had marks all over his face, all over the head, on the body, at the back. They were just beating him. He couldn't even remember to open his phone when they asked him. He has even forgotten his password, but he managed to open it. They went to the pictures and they didn't see anything. They didn't see any video. They were like, you took a video of it? He said, no, I didn't take anything. So he was like, he believes that anytime the police or the military want to do something, they have to properly research on that, do a proper research before they go ahead. But this one was obey before complain. You need to obey before complain. So they opened his phone, they didn't see anything. By then he has gotten all the beatings he needed in his life. So he made a video and put it out there, and he's advising everybody, if you're a Ghanaian and you are being given that directive by the president that don't go out, please stay at home. Stay at home. So this is what happened to my friend. I'm going to show you a video and then him speaking in our language. So he narrated the whole story in our language, but I try as much as possible to translate it to English. So if you're watching me right now, we're in Ghana right now. Because of the coronavirus, there's a total lockdown in certain places in Ghana, not everywhere. Government is doing well to make sure people don't spread this. Okay, so today I know there's a directive that even today all the beach fronts should be closed, because it's an Easter Monday. Normally in Africa or in Ghana, that is what I know, in Ghana, when it's Easter Monday, that is where people go out to the beaches. And here some people feel that when you bath the sea water, because of the salt, you will not get corona. So you might have a lot of people going to the beach today. I know by all means at the end of today, somebody will come out and say, I've been beaten. So hey, if you're watching me, you're a Ghanaian, wherever you are, when we are asked to stay home by the directive of the government or the president, let's please obey and stay home.
Hey, corona mani hunu pa. Obi biara o hweme ena no pay. Mi chiao ena juada anope. Asem ketwe bi na me pese me ne mo che ewo Facebook ene Instagram. Baby bia o hweme YouTube. President kasa no wakasa. Ghana for muntie ni yi pa. President okasa no wakasa.
The president has spoken, and when he speaks, all Ghanaians must listen. Anytime the government gives a directive, we have to listen. Today, I wasn't lucky enough. I went to the market to buy some groceries and some foodstuffs for the house.
Na Major wo na chese omo yadi wo krumpa. We obey before complain.
You see a video that I have posted aside this one, and you can see the marks at my back. And I am going to tell you what really happened. I want to say big ups to the military, big ups to the police in Ghana. They are doing their work. They are really doing their work. This one is obey before complain. If you don't know, and then you meet any military man or policeman, and then you take your phone that you want to take a video of them working on this lockdown issue, you find yourself wanting. Now, this is what happened. So today, I made a trip to the Abobloshi market. That's one of the biggest markets in Accra. Whilst I was going, I saw the soldiers working, and I was also buying my stuff. I was working with my sister, so I told her, hey sister, look at the military guys, they are really working. Look at the police, they are really working. And to me, I was just flexing with my phone. You know, I was holding my phone whilst I was pointing at them, telling my sister, hey sister, look at them. My sister, look at them, they are really working. I left the place and then went back into the market to buy what I came to buy. Within the shortest possible time, the military has already spotted me, but what I'm going to tell you is the military should take time to investigate before they take action, especially this lockdown. Because after they called me, what they did to me, we realized that after going through my phone, I hadn't taken any video. If you look at the marks at my back, my head, you have to obey before complain. When they called me, hey, come here, you're a criminal. And I said, no, I'm not a criminal. I'm just buying my stuff. He said, no, come here. So they took me away. And before they even asked where my phone was, they started beating my back, my head, everywhere. So they started beating me. They started beating my back, my everywhere. There was a lot of blood. I told them, no, I've not taken any video, because that is what they were saying. I've not taken any video. So I couldn't even open the lock on my phone because the beatings were too much. I couldn't concentrate. And then even when I tried going on pictures, I land somewhere on Instagram or YouTube. I was just confused. What is going on? And then I finally opened my phone and I opened the pictures, and then they looked through. They didn't see any video, but they said no, they saw me taking a video. I said no, I didn't take any video. Master, I didn't take any video. It was my phone. I was just holding it. I was just holding my phone, but I was telling my sister that, yo, look at the police, look at the military. They are here working. So I didn't take any video. If you are watching me, if you need to buy anything, just go down your house. There is a shop. By all means, there's a shop down there where you can get everything. Don't say you want to go to the market, because the directive says you should not go out. So why are you going out? The military were there to make sure the people obeyed the directive from the president. Even when we were coming home, I saw the police SWAT team, those in the armor car, they were all there. And I mean, this was really reinforcement, because all these people came and they had to make sure that people obey what the government was saying. I am begging you, I have already gone for my beatings. I'm telling you, I've had the first experience. I will not hide it. I will let you know what is really happening in Ghana. Let's obey what the government is saying. The president says we should stay at home, especially those in Accra and certain places in Kumasi. And we have to obey the directives from the government that says we should stay at home. I am not instigating any movement against the military or the police. They are doing their work. We are the ones who don't obey, but if you obey the rules, you will not be beaten. Don't go out as they have said, because if you go, the police and the military will deal with you, especially those in Accra.